Message from Archangel Raphael. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of these days, it is time to enter the place of peace for you, this holy place in you where you meet God. You have the choice to despair internally from the events of this time or to grow internally from them. Nothing is reflected anymore. It's time. Love heals everything, light transforms everything, grace does everything. Beloved person, give yourself to God body and soul. Live your life in the awareness that God is always by your side and that you are guided by God to the right decisions. Your soul knows this direct access to God. You have forgotten this fact, but now the memory is returning. Your soul knows that now is the time to resume connection with God. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of these days, it is time to enter the place of peace for you, this holy place in you where you meet God. You have the choice to despair internally from the events of this time or to grow internally from them. Humanity is moving out of time, and it does this by slowly dissolving the ties to this world. More and more people are reorienting themselves and they are aligning themselves with the light of creation. The old is discarded and the new is becoming increasingly important. In this way, the old rulers are also given less and less attention and supported with less and less energy. People turn away from them and increasingly turn to their own healing and together luminous projects. The silent inner transformation of human hearts that shaped the past few years is now having an effect. It is a unique process in the history of a planet of the third dimensional stage that everything that has been valid so far is stripped off like an old mantle. No man's land today, many people are in a kind of no man's land. The old direction arrows are no longer suitable and the new signposts cannot yet be fully trusted. Learning to trust the invisible reality inside you is the task that more and more people are facing today. At this point of consciousness, the door to God is opened wide, and so, despite all initial doubts, the reconnection of man with the source of all life begins. This message serves as an encouragement to willingly engage in your inner transformation and to trust your inner voice more and more. The noises on the outside distract you, and only by perceiving the inner voice can you stay with yourself and make the right decisions. To activate your inner wisdom by connecting with the soul knowledge, that's what matters now. Therefore, I invite you to devote yourself more to your own spiritual affairs until you have completely freed yourself from old imprints and until the spiritual channels are revealed. How to connect with the soul or with God, you ask? By naming, recognizing, and removing the burdens that this matrix has imposed on you life for life. Your inner desire for peace, your desire for God's knowledge can only be met in one way: by redeeming everything that blocks the free view of your divinity. And nothing is reflected anymore.